Something interesting has been discovered that some think is an error on Roblox's end, but others think could be something else. This may tie into something Roblox has done multiple times over the last few years which people aren't too fond of. It has been discovered that a large number of old, inactive Roblox accounts have had their avatars randomly changed. The weird thing is that nobody is logging into these accounts to change the avatars, nor are they getting hacked. Somehow tons of old accounts with 2012, 2014-ish era default-like avatars have been forced into wearing new tech that didn't even exist back then. I first saw this from Reset Notifier on Twitter, and pretty clearly a ton of old, barely customized avatars on inactive accounts have been changed. They reported that a new glitch had forced random dormant users into suddenly using Stevie Standard Head and R15. The Stevie Standard Head is one of those new dynamic heads that blinks and moves and can be changed with emotes. Despite the accounts not being logged into for nearly a decade, over half of them are now using an item that didn't exist until 8 months ago. They all have R15 too, which didn't exist until 2016, and have that weird new avatar pose that I believe only popped up in the last few months. And it's not just a few accounts shown in that picture, this appears to have possibly affected millions of old accounts. Like, if you go to an old account and change the account ID by 1 each time, most following it will have the new head and R15. How is it even possible that Roblox messed something up to the point where it altered the avatars of possibly millions of old accounts? Or was this something that Roblox had done on purpose to try and change or hide the history of their own platform? At this point it's a mystery, but there are some things that could point to this being a glitch or something done on purpose. On the glitch front, this head was recently given out to probably millions of accounts at random. I think it's possible that during the handout process, something glitched along the line when they were put into certain accounts. Maybe there's a technicality or some issue in the coding that resulted in the gifting also equipping the avatar with the head and R15. Reset Notifier posted a video showing that the avatars sometimes have the head equipped in game and other times they don't. That video makes this look a lot more like a glitch than anything, because how can they show sometimes but not all the time? Unfortunately, some of Roblox's past actions point to this possibly being intentional. Roblox has evidently tried to hide their past or change the overall image of it several times over the last few years. There have been multiple cases where Roblox doesn't show their own history where they should, or replace classic avatars with the neoclassic ones. I do wonder if this is another one of those cases where Roblox is trying to make their past look more modern or high-tech than it actually was. A few years ago we had this bizarre case where many old and active accounts were suddenly switched from R6 to R15 out of nowhere. Like, this account was last online 10 years ago, yet it is somehow using R15, which was added 3 years later. That may have been a glitch too, but Roblox's attempts at changing what people think of as classic avatars makes me wonder if this stuff is intentional. I obviously don't have a solid answer to what's going on, but I feel like it could very well be either one of those, but comment below what you think. No matter what the reason is, it's honestly disappointing to see all of these accounts be randomly changed when they shouldn't be. I think they should be left alone, and I guess kind of be like a relic of old times since that's how they were left, and not changed to fit some narrative or by some dumb glitch. This isn't some massive deal, but it's disappointing to see parts of Roblox's history changed like this, whether it be a glitch or intentional. Roblox shouldn't be the one changing anybody's avatar in this way, whether it be accidental or intentional, so hopefully they revert these changes soon.